Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and today we are going to try this pattern here. This is pattern 27. I'm just going to copy some of this to bring over to where my template is and paste that in. We're going to go to layer, transform, and rotate it 90 degrees clockwise. Take our enlarging tool, make it bigger so we can see what we're doing, and then slide it off to the side. And it's still a floating layer, so let's fix that by anchoring it. Now, the thing with this is it's not centered. It's a little bit weird, you know, as far as bracelets go. It lacks a certain kind of symmetry, like it's not using that line down the middle. And so that's why I wanted to do this pattern. Was some people were asking, like, well, how do you start the bracelet like this? First off, you can't do the teardrop start, because the teardrop start requires that all the colors on both sides are the same, and obviously in this case it's not going to be. So what we're going to do, let's get our paint bucket and select the color yellow, and we are going to go down to the template layer, and we're going to make like this straight row right here. Okay, now that straight row comes to the end and it comes out one space, so that's like not gonna be in view up at the top. Then the gray I have some grays, we'll use this, is here like that, and the yellow comes out and around that. There's a gray up here because it's going to be the next one this way. This yellow is going to continue down. And then there is a gray over here. Yellow goes up that way. And you can see how now the pattern would continue out like this. And we're going to go ahead and trying to flip this would be kind of hard, and I think it would make it look a little bit weird. All right, so let's take a look here. We have this black string coming down this way, and we have a black string going this way. This would be a black as well, wouldn't it? So it's kind of was surprising to me when I looked at the pattern to see that it's essentially 3 blacks, 3 yellows, and the rest are the orange. So I think that's kind of cool. So I'm just kind of bringing this down a bit so we can kind of see how it goes. And then the rest are this orange color. So there's orange there, orange there, orange there. So this is a yellow, that's a yellow, and that's a yellow. right? So this is an orange, and I guess this is too. There's an orange coming down the edge up here. So this is how the bracelet starts. Mind you, we could have shifted the row around a little bit if you wanted to. But at the end of the day, it's just going to be some variation on this. Now I'm gonna fill in the whole rest of the template here, so that way I have something for the website. But this is how it's going to start. Now, well, if we do a regular triangular start the way this is with a loop, that would be up at the very top, like, where's my pencil? So if the loop is up here, right? I will separate out so that way there is only one black on the left side and two on the right side. There'll be equal numbers of oranges on both sides, and then there will be two yellows on the left and only one on the right. And that's how we're gonna balance that out, so that way we can start the bracelet as normal. So this doesn't matter if you're doing the kumi loops the way I'm doing it, or if you're doing the macrame loop, or even just a simple braid. Whatever you're using, it's still gonna come down to, you're just gonna slip a string or two off to the other side to make up for how this pattern works. If you're confused by this and you want to see it in action, tomorrow I will be making the bracelet, and I'll let you know. Was it really hard? Was it super easy? What do we got here? I think the interesting part about this is going to be that its repetition will make it kind of easy to do. Like, there won't be a whole lot of worrying about change of directions and stuff. I think the most part, I'll probably be just doing diamonds and then bring the long row of yellow down to the right, just as a way of making this easier. There's not a lot of, well, there's no zigzags. So that's going to make it a lot more beginner friendly. But yeah, this will show you how, when it's an asymmetrical bracelet, things don't line up on both sides. This will kind of show you how to get it started, and there's a lot of patterns like that. So this is a good one to start on. So this is pattern, again, number 27, or in friendshipbracelets.net. I'm going to fill in the rest of this. Let me slide that over. Before I go, quick thanks to my YouTube members who make all this stuff possible. I tried Patreon in the past. I thought that was pretty cool, but I wasn't able to offer as many rewards as I can with YouTube. So that's why we have YouTube members. It's just a way of me to give more to you guys. You can see videos early, have hangouts with me. There's just a lot of stuff, so it makes it a lot more fun. So, all right, thanks for watching, and as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.